What is up, guys and gals? It's me, Thomas Fan01 here, and today we are going to be doing something I've had on the back burner for a long while, much like the finale of Devastator, because, well, those figures just haven't really appealed to me lately. But anyways, point being is, today we're going to be taking a look at something I have had on the back burner for a while. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Studio Series number 80, or not number 86, Studio Series 86, number 22, Studio Series Deluxe Class Brawn. Now, one thing I do like about this figure right off the bat is the fact that we are getting some more mini bots in Deluxe Class form. Hooray! One thing I do not like about this figure is the fact that it shares a skeleton with Siege Hound. They couldn't have figured out another mold for this guy. I don't understand why they couldn't. But y'all know the rules. We're not going to take a look at the figure first. We all take a look at the packaging and then the weapon first. And this had been sitting on Target at my local Target for a minute. There is visible dust that is like on this package. So yeah. So first package is you see Brawn just charging on into battle, and as you can clearly see, this thing has been ripped. So hooray. And on the side here, you got the full image of him on the stills, with that still shot. On the side here is the close-up of the face. Hooray. On the back here is basically, now they're saying it is now recyclable. It is now recyclable. Hooray. And now, but basically now you get your whole product image here with Brawn in robot mode and him in vehicle mode. So, hooray. And that's basically it for the package. So now we can take a look at the figure. Now, the figure I do like, but once again, before we take a look at the figure, we got to take a look at the gun. Now, the gun is one of those things that I just don't understand what they were doing. Like, seriously? You couldn't have, I don't know, given him something a little bit more entertaining than this? I'm not saying that this is bad. I'm just saying, you know, you couldn't have, you had multiple different gun molds, and this is what you came up with? Whatever. Anywho, so there's this gun, and he's got one port, only one, and it's right on the tire. And if you pull too hard, the tire comes right off with it. So that is my one nitpick about this figure, is that it's got one port, and the tire comes right off. So yeah, not the greatest. It is, however, effects parts compatible. So if you do feel like it, this is the one that comes with Rodimus Prime here. It is effects parts compatible, so you can totally take it and you can shove it back right on top of the car here, and you can totally have Brawn just totally racing around blasting the shit out of people. So that's nice, and it's a cool little feature. So now let's get on into some scale comparisons, because you all know we love them scale comparisons. So real quickly, here he is with our previous review, which was our Studio Series 86 review. Here is our previous Studio Series 86 review. Here he is with Studio Series 86 RC, otherwise known as Studio Series 86 Princess Leia. Here he is next to Studio Series 86 Prowl, whom we are about to get into the nitty-gritty details of why I chose this Prowl, aside from the fact that it's the only other Prowl I have. Studio Series 86 Ironhide. Here it is with Kingdom Rodimus Prime. And here it is with Studio Series 86 Ratchet. Now, this is where I said in my Studio Series 86 Ratchet review, I feel like he and Brawn should have gotten what Studio... I feel like he and Brawn, and this is where the set becomes almost burst, the bubble bursts here. But I feel like they should have gotten this treatment. And the reason why I feel like they should have gotten this treatment is because their deaths were also featured in the movie. So, if you're going to feature not only their deaths, and, you know, if you're going to also feature their deaths, you know, Prowl and Ironhide's deaths, why not feature their deaths? So why didn't they get a 2-pack? So, you know, I mean, I kind of feel like kind of feel like Hasbro, like, missed an opportunity with these two. So, you know, just saying, just throwing that idea out there. Now we can get on to Into Transformation. Now, when I said this guy shares a skeleton with a Siege Hound, you guys will see that in this transformation. So, and be aware this does pop off, but it shouldn't if you do the transformation right. So, start, you're going to bring this all the way up, and it does untab from these two pieces here, and it does just undo from here and here. So, just undo that, like that. And then you're going to lift up, and this just untabs from the wheel section here, like that, and you're just going to bring it all the way up like that. Then you're going to untab the wheel section and bring this all the way down, and this is going to thoop into place like so. And then bring this leg section out, and then this tab section is going to go into this this port section here, and be aware mine is already stressed from just literally coming right out of the box, so just be aware of that. Unfold out the toes and the feet like that, and do the same thing on the other side. Fold out the foot, undo them, thoop it into place. Fold in the wheel into the cavities, undo the feet, bring those down, bring the arms up just enough to bring the legs up. I like to rotate them and get them out of the way first, and then you're pretty much done with those. And then you're going to come to the arms, and you're going to split them. I find it easier to do the legs first and all the waist section first. So I'm going to split them, and then you're going to come to this window section, and you're going to come all the way in like so with it. And then you're going to bring this section all the way up and rotate it till you hear it kind of just, there's a little bit of a hinge joint, and there is like a port. It's very difficult to see on inside there, and it's going to just kind of rest over this. But it's not really important yet until you've done this next step. You're going to bring this forward all the way, and you're going to bring this front section and just rotate it all the way around. And then you're going to bring this over it and close it forward. And then you're going to take this and close this up and bring the arm all the way like that. Then take the arm, rotate it, and flip out the hand. Do the same thing on the other side. Take this, fold this out, rotate this up, make sure that thoops on in, close this, rotate that around, do that up, make sure that everything is straightened out, then kind of shimmy up the backpack. You can close this in if you want to. It doesn't say to, but it just says to the instructions tell you to just leave it like this. You can. I have yet to find another way to transform this to make it look better. I'm very scared to push this any further back because I really don't want to break it. So just make sure everything is all straightened out like so. Give me just a second here. Let's get his gun put right on into his hands. And put him in, straighten everything out. Straighten it all out. Come on. His legs are a little weird. Like, they're strange. They're very, very, very strange. One's like partially taller than the other. One's like partially not taller than the other. It could just be my figure. I don't know. But someone tell me down below whether it's my figure. I'm willing to bet it is my figure. So, but here you have Studio Series 86 Brawn in his robot mode, and I think it looks a nice Brawn robot mode. I like it. I like it a lot. Only thing I do not like about this thing here is these legs. To me, they feel just too freaking chunky. they just feel way too chunky. But then again, I'm probably just nitpicking. I am probably just nitpicking, and I'm probably just trying to pick apart probably a really good figure. So, anywho, jeez Louise, what on earth is wrong with this figure? Anywho, so I'm going to straighten everything out if I can. So, anywho, let's get on into scale comparisons, because we all love those scale comparisons. I can't get this guy to stand up straight to save my life. Again, there we go. Stand and stay straight. So, there you go. First scale comparison, here he is with Studio Series 86 Prowl. Please ignore the heater. Here it is next to our previous review, Studio Series 86 RC. Here it is next to the Studio Series 86 Ironhide. Here it is next to the Kingdom Rodimus Prime. And finally, here it is next to Studio Series 86 Ratchet. Now, like I said, I really wish these two had gotten a 2-pack of their own. I really wish they did. But that's just me. So, anywho, this is Thomas Fan 01. Oh wait, before I forget, I gotta give final thoughts on this figure. Now, like I said, this could just be my figure, but my figure, I think this foot here is messed up. I am not 100% certain on that. There's something... I think this foot has issues standing straight, and I can't tell what's wrong with it. I don't know. It could just be my figure. I really do not know. So, but anywho, I really think that the vehicle mode could benefit from some more paint. That's just me. The robot mode, however, I love it. I love the robot mode. The head sculpt is beautiful. I love this head sculpt. This head sculpt is wonderful. The hands are painted wonderfully. The legs don't scream annoyance. The chest and everything here is painted wonderfully. I mean, like, everything looks perfect, at least in robot mode. So I can't complain about that. So anywho, this is Thomas Fan 01 giving you the final score for the Studio Series 86 Brawn, and I gotta give this thing, I'm gonna give this thing a 7.6. That point 0.4 is going to these feet because I can't get them to stay straight. I just can't. Like, I seriously, I do this, the figure wobbles. I can't get them to stay straight. But anywho, that's the 0.4. And the 3 points are due to the vehicle mode not having very much paint, the gun being completely, just bland, really bland, and the fact that they couldn't have chosen they could have chosen a completely different gun for it, and they didn't. So now all I need is Beachcomber. I need a couple more mini bots, but we basically just need one more, and we've got all the rest of the mini bots that we need for the 1980 line, for the 1980s line. So yeah, if you guys have been paying attention, we've got a couple more to go. So not that I've been collecting them all, but there is only a couple more left to go within the series of all of the mini bots. So, anywho, this is Thomas Fan 01 saying, do not forget to check out Planet Toys, a world built by collectors, where if you do check out with them today, you can get yourself 10% off of their entire stock, and they are going to be listing up some new items, and I just did get some new information from them today. They just got in some 20 exactly. They got 20 new Hot Wheels in today. So if you guys go check them out, you guys can go check it out today. And I will leave a link to them in the description down below. So, anywho, this is Thomas Fan 1 saying, also, once again, do not forget to check out my other Transformer figure reviews, which I will leave a link to the playlist down in the description below as well. So, once again, as I said previously, this is Thomas Fan 1 saying, do not forget to check out Optination Reviews, Beastman Reviews, Riveted Reviews, Jordy's Rail Videos, Patrick with the Y, iStar552, and Bravely GG, along with Take Along Productions. I know they all do some amazing work and have done so in the past and will continue to do so in the future. So, this is Thomas Fan 1 saying, do not forget to keep playing with your toys. Goodbye.